Welcome to Common Hood. This your OG, Simon P. and Kevin. We're joined today with the lovely Mechelle.
Whoop, whoop.
Today we will hopefully bring every neighborhood, sisterhood, and brotherhood to have us a good little conversation today. And our topic today is, Mechelle, it's going to be too much weight. And we ain't talking about our shapes.
Uh-oh.
We ain't talking about our shapes.
Okay.
You working on that though, man. You looking good.
Now, I believe, Kevin, you say you have a little theology degree, right?
True.
So I'm just gonna paraphrase this when I say too much weight, because this is in relation to relationships.
Okay.
So we're gonna pull up an old vow that y'all always repeat when you get married.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
And it says it's a will you promise to cherish a partner?
Uh-huh.
I love women, so that's the partner I deal with.
I got you. Me too. Same here.
Yeah, okay.
Clear.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yes.
trying to exclude nobody
Yes,
out.
yes,
I'm just gonna
yes.
make that clear with that partner.
Okay.
It's so
Let's make it
sensitive.
clear.
But it say for rich or for poor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
got
you're
That's
gonna
true.
promise to cherish your partner.
Rich or poor, I got you.
Don't give a damn how poor she get, or vice versa, how poor a man get.
I got you.
You still gonna cherish it, and both y'all said a yes.
They had to say yes
Yes.
for the
What?
marriage vows to be
I was
proposed.
Yes.
rich or poor. I was looking for the woman to say, hell nah, you broke.
I done seen that before now. I done seen that.
Yeah. I've seen
Come
that,
on.
but
Sickness and health.
Now that's definitely a key factor.
that's the key factor.
That's the key
I agree.
If I'm with my boo, she gets sick. I'm trying to hang on.
You gotta hang in there.
Yeah, you
You
have
gotta do what
to.
you gotta do.
But it say for better or for worse.
Better for us, that's really a good one.
Ooh, well, that's a question mark.
Now, wait, hold on. So
Is that
for better,
question mark?
That's a question mark, but it's not a question mark. You say for better or worse.
Worse.
For better or for worse. You know
So
what to say
Kevin,
theology means.
would you say they don't tell you how worse it's gonna get?
You don't know.
You don't
You
know.
don't.
You don't know?
You don't
You don't know. You don't.
So if I slap my lady, she didn't know that was coming.
She definitely didn't know that was coming.
No, she did not know that was coming. I'm quite sure.
If my lady cheated on me, that wasn't
You didn't
part
know
of
it was coming.
You didn't know it was coming.
But it's for better or
Or
worse,
worse.
though.
And now you're going now. Now
Okay.
you really.
Oh, it's better for worse, though. I mean, I made a mistake.
Did you make a mistake?
I slapped. Uh-oh. Red Bull finna get live.
Okay.
But see, it's vice versa too, because a woman can smack you too now.
That's right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Because you do have some women that will.
On Google today, Calvin, we was talking. It said to remain faithful to death do us part, and you said that wasn't the
That ain't
original.
part of
That
it,
wasn't the
brother. That ain't
original,
the original part of it.
What's the?
Go ahead,
What's the
go
original?
down the list and tell me what it said, what Google said. Tell me what Google said.
I just added what Google said. Everything about the richer for
better
poor,
and worse.
sickness and health, for the better for worse. Then it say and
No, ain't no end in
it
it.
say and to remain faithful.
No, the
Till
end, the
death
remain
do
faithful.
us part.
The remain faithful is not in there. It's
Remain-
not in there.
What do you think it's meant when they say remain faithful?
Now you can remain faithful to the woman in spirit and truth.
Okay, in spirit
Okay?
and truth.
In spirit and truth. That's really what it means.
Okay.
Now,
Glad
in
you
spirit
said
and truth.
Right.
Okay, now the faithful part is like
Yes.
there you go.
You don't know too many relationships that have that. You know.
Well, you don't know a lot of relationships. Most relationships
I
are.
heard the great the guy named Eric Thomas supposed to be the motivation speaker.
Mm-hmm.
He's only the third man or the fourth man that I know, and I got a little age on me now,
Me too.
that said that he was faithful to one.
Now here it is. Here's my synopsis on that.
Okay, let me see
now
what
you
Kevin
say
got
you're
to say.
faithful to one. Faithfulness can mean so many different things now. Well, some people call it faithfulness because you're not cheating on the spouse and you're not doing certain things outside your marriage,
You
right?
said spirit and
Okay.
truth.
Okay.
Spirit and truth is your heart belongs to that one person.
That is very good.
That's
Kevin.
what it means. Spirit and truth means your heart belongs to that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that if
one
you go
person.
outside your marriage, your heart don't belong to that person. You're just trying to fulfill a fleshly thing, the desire that you have, right? So your spirit and truth thing says, my heart belongs to this one person. I'm faithful to this one person. So the average person, the average people in this society today, they can equate that with you cheating on me type thing.
Well, you know,
You
cheating,
don't know.
cheating is the faithful part. So when they
Well,
say faithful, we always talk about the physical part.
You talking about the physical part.
Right.
But see, when you think about the spiritual part, you think about your heart and your spirit, man.
What came to your mind when you read it? It says, and to remain faithful to death do us part.
The heart. I agree with Kevin.
You agree with Kevin?
Yes, the heart, because your heart should be for that one person.
It should be.
It should be.
Heart and spirit.
And spirit.
And spirit.
It can't get broken.
Oh, it can be broken.
I
Can't
mean,
get altered. I mean, it's the death do us part. Right?
But see, each individual person, they're grown adults. They have a right. So
Right.
the thing is, the people. Listen, man. This is how you got to roll, bro. You got to people get so messed up. They say to yourself, okay, this faithfulness thing is so deep. It's more deeper than what people think. The surface thing is, oh, he cheated on me, or she cheated on me. That's surface. That's so surface. That's surface.
Should it be accepted, Mechelle? You're a woman.
well, I mean, you didn't go into the marriage with someone to cheat on you.
No, you ain't going to cheat.
Neither
But-
one.
But
Neither one.
I heard him say, you know, that one event. So if I got your spirit and heart, you know, and some people say, well, I never would have thought he would have did that on me, and then they completely lose it. That's how it normally goes, right?
Now,
That's how it normally
it
goes.
goes like that. But let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
So let's turn the table for a minute. If you got your spouse, you and your spouse, you guys been together for so long, and all of a sudden one of them gets sick, right?
Sick and faith is totally different.
And no, hear me out now. Hear me out. We talking about cheating now. We talking about faithfulness.
Okay, you talking about
We
cheating?
talking about
The
faithfulness.
physical
We
part.
talking about faithfulness.
Okay.
So if you got faithfulness, if you got two individual people that's in a relationship and one of them is sick and they can't perform in that area of the faithfulness that people say the sexual part, right?
Oh, this one
So
getting real
here you
deep.
go. Here you go. So if they can't perform in that area, what happens to the man or woman that has to say, man, what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay in this relationship. I'm going to be faithful to my wife with my heart and my spirit, or my husband to my heart and spirit. But then they can't perform the thing that you need physically, right? So you step outside your marriage for that physical part to be fulfilled, right? And when you do that, they call it cheating. But really, your heart still belongs to the woman or the man, okay? So
like I say, it's going back to honesty again. It's hard to share with your spouse. You want to go do that.
yeah, but
Me personally, if it happened, I don't wish it to happen.
nobody
But
wishes
you know,
that.
I have to have enough withal in me to say, you know,
We have to talk about it.
we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
And
Now, I don't believe.
I want it in my face.
It's so many couples.
What would you do from a woman perspective, man? Like, you young and hot, you 30, 40 years old. Just put yourself in their shoes. Let's just say there's a car wreck or whatever the case. And the spirit and heart, as he say, the spirit and heart is there.
We gotta keep it real now.
We gotta get real.
Let's
Okay.
keep it real.
Okay.
But that joystick made, I mean, the joystick ain't there. Would you be confident enough to openly discuss your desire that as good as the spirit and heart, which is supposed to be the most important,
It's the most important.
as you would say,
Go ahead. Bring it.
that would you go ahead and ask for permission that, honey, is it okay for me to have that? Or that's when it comes into cheating again.
It's not cheating if two individual people agree with it.
But what you gonna do when he or she say no? If I tell you no, what you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do it.
You 30 years old, 40 years old, you 50 years old, you 60 years old. It's gonna grow a cobweb.
Well,
Bro,
I'm this, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take it to a different level. God can sustain you in anything if you want to be kept, if you want to be sustained, and if that person is truly the person you love and you don't want to go out the will, then you can pray and ask God to sustain you.
hold on, sis. When you
No.
say the will,
Now,
The
hold
will.
on. I gotta
will of
refute,
what?
I gotta refute that a little bit.
Okay.
So I understand the concept of belief, and I understand of God giving you that fulfillment to say, hey, I can make you sustain yourself to your fleshly desires to not want anybody else besides the one you with, right?
Right.
Okay, so most people out here today some people are not spiritually discernible. Some people are not into the God that we know. So when you think about that, they can't control that sexual desire that they have to go out there and fulfill that need. And it causes a lot of confusion in the household too as well.
I mean, but since y'all in the theology realm here right now, I ain't trying to play the devil's advocate.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
But
Go ahead,
y'all
son.
heard of enjoying pleasure, right?
Yeah, of course.
That nothing makes your God happier than for you to enjoy your labor, enjoy your pleasures, enjoy life. Is this act of sex part of enjoying it?
He created us that way. God
Okay.
created us.
That's how you got here, right?
He gave us the desire of sexual beings. So he created us that way.
Some things is worth say I plead the fifth on.
I'm not pleading the fifth on it. He gave us that sexual desire.
I know what he gave. I
Yeah.
say that if it went down like that, most of the cheating always comes up, man, because at the end of the day, nobody don't want their man out there doing nothing. Because of the fear.
Or a woman.
Like in her case,
Yeah.
that she don't want her man out there or woman out there because they feel like the other.
They might lose them.
Yeah, exactly. So that is why sometimes you conceal that if that was to happen.
See, here it is. We keeping it real. We got to keep it
Oh,
adult.
you
We got to keep it. I'm trying to keep it PG. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I got to keep it PG.
Go Triple
but
X.
I got to give it real now.
Go
So
to X.
you have certain individuals that's strong enough probably to be in a relationship without that, intermingling and going outside their household. But then you also have the ones that say, man, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I'm still young. I'm still vibrant. I still have these sexual desires. And if they got those sexual desires, both individual people have to be able to talk about that thing and say, hey, look, you're not fulfilling me in this area. I can't fulfill you in this area. Whoever it may be, we have to come up with some type of conclusion that we can come together and say, hey, man, look, you go out there and do what you do as long as you don't bring it home to my household. You know what I'm talking about? Don't have them knocking on my door, or vice versa. Hey, it is.
Yes. High five on that. I don't buy that
It
one,
ain't
Calvin.
happening. It ain't happening. I'm going there because it's not happening. You got people out here doing it behind the scenes because they're not man or woman enough to talk to each other about it.
But that's why the statistics show that a lot of, and I've said this before, that there's a lot of failed marriages.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that get married the second time and a third time. Now, it's not all predicated just on sex. That's at the bottom of the barrel when it
Communication
comes
and sex is
But,
right
let's
there.
just say you had recently, I think Tony Braxton and the rapper The Baby, Baby, whatever his name is, they was married for a few weeks.
Right.
And the divorce, and she asked for 160
what?
million.
Make sure you put that million on it because I want to hear that.
Yeah, I guess that physical organ worth a whole lot of money. But then you got the recent NFL star, Tariq. If it is true, they say his wife is only married for 17 months. Now we don't know what's all behind it,
Right.
but
We really don't.
Like I know 500. 17 months and walk away with 500,000. Now remember that I think they probably took. I'm gonna read these vows one more time.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go through it one more time.
It says you promise to cherish a partner for richer or poor, in sickness and health,
That's good.
and for better for us. I'm gonna leave Google part out.
Yeah, leave Google part out.
I'm gonna leave Google part out about the faith thing.
Because all those things, they represent the marriage whole. Okay, they represent the marriage whole, which is great. Okay, now you love that person for what? Rich or poor, sickness and health. The death do you part, right? So if you dedicated to those areas, where does the other area come in at that you're talking about? The faithfulness. If you're faithful to those areas are the key areas. You were talking about one little area.
So Google need to rechange that.
Not just Google. People need to change their concept of marriage. Now, yes, I'm faithful. Yes, I love my wife. Yes, I've been married 29 years. Yes, I'm dedicated to my spouse.
Ooh.
So you have to be able.
I failed one time.
So you have to be able to see it. You have to be able to see this thing for what it is.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So if my wife was to come and tell me, babe, I can't perform, or something happened to me, and I said, I can't perform. You got three different aspects of life. God, that's the first aspect for me. That's God, right? Communication and sex. People fail to realize that. Communication breakdown is over with. You got to believe it. If that sex ain't there, on both areas, man and spouse, it's a breakdown now. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do to keep it whole? You're gonna live in a marriage. You're gonna live in a marriage for 40 or 50 years.
Till you die.
Weight on you, toe down.
Well, that's
because you can't fulfill that need.
You know, I thought of it like this when it comes to weight.
She looked at me like, girl,
no, but she brought up something. I'm gonna have to bring it up to her. But in learning about the vows and hearing them, like my first time around the rodeo, and even currently, I think the vows are meant. And when I say too much weight on your shoulders, it's like all this pressure on two people.
Right.
I feel better when I can share that pressure.
Exactly.
And I'm not necessarily saying like, Mechelle, here's my good friend, you're a good friend, that some things you may not communicate within your marriage that you have to get resolved. Some things you can't. Exactly.
Some things you can't.
Exactly. So when you can't resolve them, and you're trying in this situation, I ain't saying cheating is the ultimate glory, because we look at it as, it's like, hey, I always answer, it's like a prostitute. Or why is the prostitute gonna spend 5 or 10 minutes and you crave to go get her? That's how cheating is.
Yeah.
It's because that person done aroused something in you that hasn't been able to be in touch.
And you just hit on something so profound.
It unravels something in you.
For men or women, you just hit that thing on the nail. I'm talking about this is where people fail to realize. If you're not getting that comfortable touch or that soft-spoken word from your spouse, I don't care if it's male or female, you're not getting that soft-spoken, it's always harsh talking, always harsh this, can't get a soft-spoken word, can't get the fulfillment that you need in that area. It's a mind thing, really. It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. You make love to your spouse.
I got to read this because you said you might disagree with it.
Go ahead.
But I want Mechelle to respond on it, though. You said you were told that the man is the prize.
Oh, Lord.
But the woman is the catch. Elaborate on that.
Break it down for me, sister.
Well, because when it was said, it took me a minute to resonate with what was said. But when the pastor and his speaking, he said that we always like, oh, you know, I'm the prize, I'm the prize. But
are you saying like we as in women?
We as women say, oh, I'm the prize, I'm the catch, or I'm the prize. Mm-hmm. But what resonated when the pastor said that the man is the prize because God is ahead of him, and then the woman is the catch.
I get it now.
You got it?
I get it.
Did you get it, Calvin?
I get it now.
Break it down.
Now see. That's why I wanted to refute. Now she broke it down for me better because I didn't catch it like that at first. You know I didn't. Okay. I was like, what you mean the woman's the catch? What you mean the woman the catch? The man's the catch. Really, if he's doing what he's supposed to do. If the man's paying the bills, if the man's taking care of his spouse, the man giving his spouse security, the man doing everything he's supposed to do, now he's the catch.
But see, and this brings me to the next question. You saying what a man's supposed to do and a woman what they supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And normally
what we project they supposed to do, put it that way.
See, but that's what we're wrong.
Yeah.
See, that is why you'll never see the rich women marry the busboy.
Why is that?
Because they lead with the expectation.
Yes.
Instead of whereas a man, he care for you first.
Yes, that's right.
See, a man care for you.
That's right. That's definitely right. Mm-hmm. Definitely right now.
So that's why a man to go to Applebee's or a Chili's restaurant, and if the girls cater to him, he might establish a relationship.
You better believe it.
Before you know it is, and it's cool.
Yeah.
But why women won't do that?
Why? Oh, you got to be this and you got to be that.
What?
No, I'm gonna see that.
But it's the expectation.
They do.
A really good question.
Before they lead with the care.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's a expectancy of There's certain things you got to have that checkbox on all that stuff he just mentioned. All that, I can take care of you, I provide for you, I can provide security. And I'm like, well, damn, boy, one thing about the women rights, it can show women can do the same goddamn thing. They making a lot of goddamn money out here.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I'm like, hold on, them expectations wrong. And you just even said to me, as I was saying, you was like, that is true. We got expectations.
What I was saying, we do have expectations, but it also comes with the mindset. I stay in the mindset of it because your mindset needs to be preparing you for a relationship. But you also got to understand that this is another individual. You are not the same. You're not going to think the same. But how are we going to come to a medium? And if you're talking about the heart and you're talking about the love of the heart, God loves us. Now, granted, everybody doesn't understand.
God leave us down here to figure it out, though.
Okay, but we still need to know the principles.
Right.
You shouldn't deviate. And I'm just putting on the record, I'm not deviating from the principles because I firmly believe that who he says I am and where I am and my mental and my spiritual growth is that when you talking about a man, shouldn't always say, what can he do for me? Is how can I be a help to care for him?
Oh.
See, that's another thing now. Now I got to pick it back. Hold on, I got to pick it back. She just said something so clean because that's Bible. She says, how can I be a helpmeet for him? The Bible says help me. The woman is a help me for the man.
Mate or meat?
Meat. It's
M-E-E-T?
It's mate, but it's really meat.
Hold
Help me.
on, this is confusing. Hold on.
Both of them mean the same thing.
Ooh, they getting hot in here.
Hold on, let's clear this up.
Okay, let's
You say the Bible say help mate or meat.
Meat.
M-E-E-T, right?
Meat. Now here it is. Both concepts, different Bibles say different things, but they also mean the same thing. Mate or meat. Now these two different concepts, the Greek and Hebrew text means mate or meat. They mean the same thing, mate. A helpmate, which means that a woman is set forth to be a helpmate to the man. So if the woman's not doing her helpmate type thing, guess what it leads to? Chaos. The same thing with a man. If the man's not doing what he's supposed to do, it leads to chaos in your relationship. So what we're talking about right now, what you just said in your words here, you said that basically we're really talking about what? Faithfulness to your spouse. What are we talking about?
We ain't just talking about faith.
What we talking about?
We're talking about relationships now.
Break it down.
Let me break it down.
Break it
My
down
view
for me.
of help me.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Break it down.
And I'm just gonna. I shared this with Mechelle a little early. I don't know if I was able to share it with you. When the world goes cold and gray, what I need you for, if it got to be sunny
Every day.
When we know it's a positive and negative, we know it's good and bad. We know it's good and evil.
Yes.
Please just tell me what I need you for if it's cold and gray. If you can't help meet me.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes. There you go.
To help get the sun back in our lives.
Now see, bro. You didn't share that with me. Now I'm sitting back like, okay.
But we saying help me. We talking about relationships.
Yeah.
We can get off and we all come back and think it's about money and it's about sex.
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of wanted to articulate this.
Yeah.
To say it's more than just about money and sex.
It is. It most definitely is.
In the instances of Mr. Tony Braxton, like 160 million. For less than a year.
Wow.
And I love my Tony Braxton for his looks. I don't know her personally.
Right.
She might have fooled me for one night. I would say, babe, I got her.
What did Tommy say?
Babe, I couldn't resist.
What did Tommy tell us? What did Tommy say? How did he say it?
Go ahead. I can't recall.
I can't remember it now.
I can't recall.
Tommy said that you marry the imposter and then you get her.
Well, you get the real deal.
You get the real deal.
You marry,
that's for man or woman. You marry the imposter and then you get the real deal. And when Tommy told me this, a friend of mine, we call him my brother. He said, you marry the imposter, because you know when you first meet, you guys are like, oh yeah, we all good, lovey-dovey or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you meet the real deal Holyfield. You meet the real person. And so when you meet that real person, that means that real person, now you have to learn who you're really with.
Hey, but you know, that's why it's steps to everything.
That's
You got to learn who
definitely.
you're really with.
So, you
So-
know, if we date for a week, don't you think we both can fake it pretty good?
Of course.
Now, if it's a month, don't you think we both can fake it for good?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's a year and we still got our own place now,
He's still faking
You still can fake it
we still gonna fake it.
because you're not
together.
on
Exactly.
a
You
on
ain't
a.
gonna see everything till you get in the house.
In the house.
Come on
In
now.
the house. And when you live with the
You
person,
could have married a clown with a crown.
All of that. It's on both ends.
Yes.
It's on both ends. So when we saying help meet someone's expectations, it brings me to. I'm gonna let Mechelle say this. What kind of needs a woman look for in a man?
yeah, I need to know this.
Like, what would you want a man to have for you to decide that? You know, when we taking that approach of saying this shit finna get serious.
Okay, so let's first say it depends on the maturity, because some women are going to look at the outer structure of the man, the house, the car, the money. You know, was he bringing to the table? But when you're looking for the needs, you got to make sure it's more than just surface. You need to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually. The communication needs to be there. Like he said earlier, the communication needs to be there.
Now, I don't think a woman is wrong for looking.
No, it's not. I didn't say it was wrong.
No, I don't think. I think, and this is why I'm getting back to expectations.
Right.
Now, that when she say instead of looking at a man for his money, his job, and the house and car, or whatever, that's part of the expectations, or is it part of that's just mandatory, that's necessary? And that's
I
what
can't answer that for a woman.
but that's what I mean when they say it's always, you always have a man marrying. If we had to put it on monetary, visual things that you can touch and feel to base it on somebody, it's normally the man that shows the care.
That's true.
He pulls out the situation. But I'm just saying, in your gender,
Okay.
the women, whether they white, black, purple, brown, whatever, do they fall in love with the expectations first? With so much being taught over the years, and it's here, y'all theology, y'all Bible thumpers, or whatever the case may be.
There you go.
But is the expectations automatically make you feel that that's above learning how to care and love somebody?
It is.
I would agree with what you were saying. I think from our culture, and it could be like you said, women are groomed. Oh, you want to make sure you got someone that can take care of you. You want to, be that provider. So when you're groomed in that, then that's what your expectations come. Now, and is that realistic? Not necessarily, but that's what's been taught to you, and that's what's been said so much.
Right.
So that's what you're looking for.
I'm here today to say they wrong for that.
They are wrong for that.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I agree with you 100%.
If it's supposed to be equality, let me tell you how to take out the fun out of it. What's more blissful? Like when you hear about the huge divorces with the huge payouts.
Yeah. It's always the woman getting paid out, though. It's always the woman getting paid out.
Wow, Kevin.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
It's true.
It's true.
What's the pop singer name? Britney Spears and J-Lo. They would give somebody a chance, but it was a cutoff on the money. Hey, you breathe to $1 million if it don't work. I don't play with you. We out of here.
Right.
And they win.
Right.
And they win. So I don't know if it's different standards. But when I'm talking about expectations and care, and when I'm talking about a relationship, I'm just gonna call it. Let's just go to the highest of the relationship. I'm not talking about me courting you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about me dating.
Okay.
I'm not talking about me hitting every now and then.
Right.
I'm talking about getting to the point that, hey, if we want to be respectful to the marriage itself, don't you think it's kind of take out the fun? When I say take out the fun, because it confused me when they say you get married and you grow as one.
You're supposed to grow as one every single time, but you really don't.
But he's saying suppose. I'm saying expectations can't be there.
No.
With those materialistic things.
Right.
Now,
and that
I
it don't even have to be
It's
materialistic
getting
though.
spicy with you two.
but I got a little daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter of age, you know, she's growing into her hood, her sisterhood of being a woman. And, you know, these are tough conversations to have, you know. But Daddy, they say you used to do this and that. Yes, I did. Yes, I damn did. What's next?
Yeah,
You
right.
want it done to you?
We got to know our daughter's about the same age, so.
But, you know, I think this is what helped. Like, life is going to give you some experience. The mind, we don't take enough time to find what's out in it. Because when you're young, just like you say, when I was young, I ain't had this right here. I might have little guns and wore my shirt off more and everything.
Why can't the two individual people take off the veil, man? You feel me? If they could take off the veil and be honest and truthful with one another, 100% now, just 100% truthful, what do you expect out of me?
Remember we talked about that?
What do you expect out of me? Instead of assuming something,
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Because the thing is,
But
if I come home,
so take the money out of our.
I'm not even talking about money right now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
He's not talking about the money.
women wrong. We wrong to place, like, you hear it. I don't know if you hear the young girls talking. I'm talking about the young little millenniums or whatever they call them. They say these men different now. They want to see what you got.
but they're not wrong for that.
Am I right?
But
Yes.
it's true. They
What the young
call
girls
on to
say?
the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
They call on to the game now because the men now they call on to the game now. We've been now. I'm not taking anything away from the woman.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not taking anything away from the woman whatsoever.
No, don't take nothing away from
But what I'm
queens,
saying is not nothing from the women. What I'm saying is it's been so taught to where the man have to have it to be with him. You got to have it to be with him. So why can't I say for instance I was a waiter and some rich woman walk into the waiter, I'm waiting on her and whatever, and she fall in love with me and she take care of me.
You know you have to be extra nice.
You know what I'm talking
on your best behavior.
You know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand the differences. I don't. It confuses me. Just like you say, sometimes you get confused. I am confused the way we think. There should be no expectation of anything. But even without money. Say for instance, like I said, I've been married 29 years, right?
Damn,
If I go
you
home,
keep beating
I'm
you
going on
up,
30.
man.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going on 30. So if you go home and she expects me to empty the garbage, but I don't do it. And she comes down like, you didn't empty the garbage.
That's a man
That's
job.
an expectation now. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't get a chance to do it because I was busy. I'm sorry. Well, you know, garbage got to go out. The garbage got to go out. Now, that's petty, but it's still an expectation. Now, for a man now,
Right.
I want that expectation too. And I got an expectation for a woman. If I come home and I tell my wife, I'm expecting something to go down, hold on, don't say hold on. I gotta go here. I expect something to go down and it don't, and I'm expecting and it don't. Guess what?
Just go out and get it, huh, Cat?
No, I ain't going out and get it. But I ain't doing that. But my expectations that I had been bombarded. Now I have some type of thing going on inside me. You know,
Okay.
You
same
feeling
thing.
something.
I'm feeling something now.
Okay.
It's feeling some kind of way.
Now, Mechelle mentioned that we are conditioned to have expectations.
Everybody is.
Like even as you say you have your hut before, make sure you have a hut.
I done heard that before.
You ever heard of that?
I
I
have.
ain't never heard that, but go ahead.
Well, no, even when I don't know if you remember the movie Roots.
I remember Roots. Yeah.
Well, what they tell Kunta Kinte to get?
Hut.
You get a hut, then we give you a wife.
Yeah.
And that's how it went.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. You know,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
instead of trying to figure out how to get a home, hey, you got me, we having sex, now we have our children, we got a place to stay.
Right, right,
So I can't say it's discountedly wrong.
right.
But I don't like the word expectations. And maybe because I had a problem in the military, I got all, they said 4 years is enough for you, boy. Hey, it's like, hey, some good with your expectations, all right? That's all.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna replace the word expectations with understanding each other's needs.
That's good.
I like that.
I like that. That's deep.
I would rather someone to say understanding your needs than expectation, because expectations gets a little bit,
So
and it makes you feel like you already got to be on the defense about, okay, what is he expecting from me?
a woman supposed to, you ever seen? I know you seen Good Time.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell us.
Don't slap me. You seen Archie Bunker, right?
Yes.
A woman ain't good enough for cooking and cleaning. That's wrong expectations, right?
But it was out there.
It was out there
Because
Just like
they were groomed somewhere in their mindset,
In the mindset of that.
of that.
Now, with that being said, these queens have shown that there are way more to them than just
Cooking and cleaning.
cooking and cleaning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there's some single moms out there that have raised men, even though I think a man need to be in the house to help raise children. It's a shared responsibility. But, you still have this how can I say it? This expectation becomes somewhat putting people in a dominant authority figure at that moment. Which in relationships, shit shouldn't be like that.
No. And the thing is, when you guys just brought up, you said understanding each individual need of the person, the need of the person.
I like
and
that.
when you groom that, that's when you get into a real good thing.
So
Good thing.
and so the groom, it could be like, so when you got, let's just say at 13 or 14. Now I know we talk about it, say that's too young to have sex, but that's when God that's when God give a woman egg to start, and a boy have his little water turn into
wine.
It turn into wine. And the P and D, they love to fight.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
If you know, do I need to say what P and D mean?
No.
P and D, they love to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When they meet up, they love to fight.
Yeah. They go down.
They go down. They go down. They try to go down. Something happened. If you could use your wisdom, and I'm gonna get a flow to the queen of the house first.
Do your thing.
And I asked it earlier, so I had to come back to it about needs. I don't want you to talk about your needs, but from a general, if you had to speak for women.
For women, okay.
Don't say your needs.
No, I'm
Because I
not.
don't want nobody looking at you saying, she told me how to get it. Well, I'm finna come after Mechelle. So, from a general, speaking for all women, I'm not talking about black, white, I'm not talking about Hispanic, Latino, I'm not talking about women.
Okay.
It's a human race, and then there's men, there's women. We're not gonna get into this other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give us a few things that you would tell your son on how to make the need of a queen.
Well, I've told my son.
I got to come back with it because I got to speak what men, and it's a hard question. But it's live right now.
Yeah.
Deep now. Come on.
A woman needs
Let me get a little drunk.
woman needs security. And that security can range from multiple things. We're not saying money and all, the security of knowing that she is important to you. And that she knows that whatever may come, whatever storm may ride, that she is secure that you're going to be there and understand at that moment what her needs are.
Okay.
Got that, young boys?
I'm making it rain with that one. That's pretty good.
You better have some rain on you when you come to a woman. Something better be raining. Definitely no job, no honey. Ain't that what you say?
No money, no honey.
No money, no honey.
Yeah.
No money, no honey. That's a great way to not just say security is just about blah, 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 how it's taught. Any other thing you want to add to that before I try to tackle the hardest question in the world, which is telling my daughter to meet the needs of a man?
It ain't that simple. It's real simple. I'm gonna let you handle it, but it's real simple. Men is not complicated.
Ooh, something just.
Ooh, say it. Say it.
So when you brought that topic of understanding the needs, understanding one another. So now you bring down the expectations. So now you take off the veil. So I'm recapping on some of the stuff you said.
Yep.
You're taking off the veil. So now I'm telling my son, a woman needs security. She needs to know that you are tentative to her.
Her mind, body, and spirit.
Bingo.
Okay. Those are two very good responses. And Kevin, you say you wanted me to be first, so that means
I want you to take it out, man.
No. You can't take it out. You gonna have to have something.
I gotta have something.
With 29 years of marriage,
I gotta have something.
Something.
Oh, Lord.
Tell us something.
And me telling a young lady what a man needs. I heard an older lady, excuse my French.
Is this French or English?
I don't know if it's Ebonics. I'm just going to call it American culture.
Okay.
Child, please. Ain't nothing to do that to a man but fucking feed his ego. And sex him. So I leave you with an answer.
You know what? I was getting ready to say that, but he said it more bold than I did. So a man is not really complicated.
He's not really complicated.
We're not complicated at all. People think that we're complicated beings, but we're not. If a woman respects a man and where he stands, I'm not trying to say that she had to be passive to him or bow down to him, different things of that nature.
But the respect feeds into what I just mentioned.
Oh yeah,
it's feeding the ego.
Feeding the ego.
Mm-hmm.
So
and sexing him, and sexing him now.
Okay.
Now
the reason why I say that about the sex because we made so much emphasis on it. So I now want to say let's pull it out because we kind of put it on the shelf, and our queen said, though it's important, it's not the most important thing.
The most
but
important
it makes it real juicy.
Listen.
When these things we're talking about before.
Come to play.
Okay.
Now, the most important thing for me as a man, I'm talking about me, just me.
What about the general?
Space
it out.
Let me space it out.
So, let's talk about the general, man, because I want to hear.
I believe this would be 100% true, and I hope people tag this and tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I want to know.
Okay.
But for a man in general,
okay,
if a woman respects a man with soft-spokenness, rubbing his ego, not lying to him now, but really to sincerely talk to him softly, intermingle with him softly, rub that ego, tell them, baby, you can do whatever you want to do and what you can do, what you can't do. I know that you're gonna make it. Even if he's going through a hard time, you don't want a woman coming to you boastful all the time, running her mouth all the time, just coming to you bold like a man would do. You want a soft-spoken woman that's gonna stroke your ego to make you feel better when you come home outside in this world.
Ooh, he is getting right where
You know
we
what I'm
were
talking about?
talking.
I'm being serious. If a man can come into his household and that woman meets him at the door and say, baby, I know you probably had it rough out there today. I ain't even talking about cooking and cleaning. I'm just talking about give me a hug, give me a kiss, hold me gently, and say it's gonna be all right.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I like that. So in saying that, a lion needs a safe space to roam.
Yes.
A safe place to roam.
To
To
roam.
roam.
You know, you don't want to go from out here in hell to come home to hell.
Come on now, we done said that.
You want to go in your household as a sanctuary. You go out here to hell every day. For a black
talking
man,
some
I
good
ain't
stuff.
trying to go black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese. But for a black man, we already got the weight on our shoulders.
That's right.
So we don't need to go back to our home with the same kind of hell we catching out here.
So when we say feed his ego,
Feed him.
hold on. I'm just gonna throw this out there. And we said feed his belly, keep him healthy.
I mean, yeah.
him healthy.
That's keeping healthy.
I don't want to say just getting the kitchen and clean.
Your spirit man gotta be healthy. Your mindset gotta be healthy first. Your belly don't mean nothing really. Your mindset wrong.
I was told this here once.
He's sitting up on this one.
I gotta
Calvin.
sit up. You
You-
take another sip.
He is sitting up on this
Take
one,
another sip of
Calvin.
your bourbon. And I'm trying to get out of here with this here.
Go ahead.
What's good for me to do is good for her to do. And what's good for her to do is good for that to be reciprocated to me. So let's just break down what y'all just covered, even though there's a lot of left off the table.
It's a lot left off the table.
Oh, yeah,
These
definitely.
conversations.
You know, this is one piece. You know, she talked about security. Let's go back to your vows. Does richer or poorer fit with security?
That's definitely security. Definitely.
Sickness and health fits with security.
It does.
Better or worse, does it fit with security?
It does.
It does.
Okay. I mentioned needs earlier.
Bring
You
it, bring
did.
it.
Come on.
Does needs fit with it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Take it. Security,
Security.
needs.
Needs.
And let's just clump, since we live in this old crazy world now, let's just clump when they say feed his ego. That's that mental shit.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's definitely what it is. That's definitely what it is.
That's just what it is.
That's what it is.
It is what it is.
So we just dropped 3 bars, as they say.
The mic gone.
Drop
Yeah.
the mic.
Yeah.
Drop the mic. So here's the reason why I think it's important for a relationship. We're going to end it. I'm just going to read them out. You tell me how you feel.
Okay.
I covered one earlier. I said, if it's cold and gray,
If it's cold and gray.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. When COVID hit, it was cold and gray. And a lot of people got down lost their goddamn mind being in them houses by
Oh yeah.
themselves.
Most
They
definitely.
don't know
Most
damn.
definitely. Most
Yes.
definitely.
But the ones that either had, especially had a good marriage, they were like, baby, I'm so glad to be living this storm with
You
you.
better believe it.
Or a good boyfriend, or a good girlfriend. Girl, I'm so happy to be here with you.
You better believe it.
Or just an organic, good friendship.
Yes. Yes.
So even though we're talking about relationship for his relationship as boyfriend or girlfriend or husband and wife, you know, I do think these things can be applicable just with our normal organically friendships.
Yes.
Does everybody have a need?
They do.
Yeah. They
do.
Everybody does.
Do
Everybody.
you want to feel secure in a situation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Do you like to have your ego stroked? Just
Yeah.
like if you working in a Fortune 500 company, I like to say, Mechelle, I thank you so much for doing this and coming to work every day and punching on time. I'm gonna reward you, and those good things are good. But then I can come at least communicate that enough to say, hey, well, could we approve this for 2026?
Right. Now, see, that was great.
what
The
I'm
way
saying?
you broke that down. The way you broke that down, that happens. That can go coincide with everything.
Well, Mechelle had mentioned communication. We don't want to discount that because we both left that out.
Oh, I didn't.
No, we left it out when we said describing. If you can tell, if we can tell the general, she spoke for the women,
Right.
and man, you just spoke for the men.
Right. So we have the communication out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's probably
Number one.
number one.
Yes.
As they say, what? The number one stunner. And
It's communication.
Yeah.
It's
It's definitely communication. That's the starter.
So you mentioned, when your mind is spinning out of control, you want some type of relationship.
Yes. Most definitely. Most definitely.
You mentioned the sanctuary. You want to come home to peace.
Yes. Yes.
Safe space.
A safe space.
Safe space.
A safe space.
And that safe space is part of what she's talking about, security.
Yes.
Meaning, if she was stressed out, sometimes as men, I be fucking up on that. No, that ain't really nothing to be worried about right there. Let me watch. I gotta make it. There you
You
go.
gotta get it right because
You weren't attentive.
You have to be attentive.
You have to be
And
attentive.
the thing is, I've learned this, and I've recently, we have a mother-in-law living with us right now for a little bit. So my wife calls me up and she's talking about everything that's going on with my mother-in-law, everything's going on with her, and how she got to do this, how she got to do that. Now, I'm working in the field, so I'm out there working with the guys, with the crews and everything, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, now how do I respond to this? My first reaction was, I have to call you back on this because I'm out here working right now and I can't think about that right now. And that's what happened. So I said, I have to call you back on this because I'm out here working with the guys right now. I can't communicate properly with you. Now, she took it as, you don't want to hear me out. You don't hear me, but you call me in the middle that I'm working. You see, I'm out here in the
She told you
field.
want these bills paid in the month. Baby, you want these bills paid?
Want these bills paid? But, and when I got home, I heard it.
I feel you though.
When I got home, I heard it. You did not hear me out. I said, you gotta understand, you didn't hear me out. So that's when we go back to communication.
In
The
communication.
communication. We gotta be on the same page with that. And expectations too. We want to expectations.
Well, we're not gonna. We decided we won't going to use expectation. We're going to use understanding.
Understand the need. So
Understand the
the
need.
need.
So in both settings, that's the way the understanding needs were not met in your
Yeah.
communication.
Yes.
Because understanding that you were on the job, you could have had 6 people in front of you, and I called you at the wrong time, and really you couldn't be attentive to what I was saying because not intentionally,
Yeah, it wasn't intentional.
but it was because the time.
Yes.
Yeah, at the end of the day, my whole premises was trying to articulate that removing these expectations and realize that we're both responsible for the same thing we're asking each other.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Now, is there a time where if we in a fight, I'm not gonna be in a street fight and say, Mechelle, I ain't gonna be behind her at that point. I gotta show.
You gotta show your man.
This is why God
Your
said
man.
but I know Mechelle may say he may be big on a man, but if he get one lick, I'm coming behind with a knife or whatever.
That's right.
That's because
I like that. I like that.
That's that support.
Yes.
So in relationships, I just ended like to say you have to kind of create your world. That's paradise. Because the world outside is gonna break down.
Yes.
It is.
And when it break down, that's when you need relationships.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that.
Now that's
Now,
a whole.
He pulled that far down deep.
Yeah,
I think it's what it's called.
Did you get deep?
It might be that
Deep, right? It might be the bourbon.
It made him come out.
It's the
didn't
bourbon, boy.
Yeah. It made you come out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
It made it come out. If it helped.
Yeah, it did.
Did it help?
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
But Simon, I really like the way you took all of this and you're giving the people that are listening some things to think about.
We just trying to build safe communities
That's
at
true.
the end of the day. This is common hood right here. We trying to have real goddamn conversations.
Amen to that.
Amen.
So we may not hit these viral moments. It sure would be nice. So subscribe. It sure would be nice. But we new to the game. We just in the area trying to give nice, fruitful, mature conversations. You know, because right now it's idiotic out here.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
So, but nevertheless, my sister, we thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. As always.
I don't want to call you. The OGs reserved for the men. So me and Calvin are OGs. So how I don't want to say the word cougar because I know I'm saying we're the queen. I know I'm saying we're the queen. Well, what? Let's just say, was this all wisdom sitting with us today?
Well, you know,
all elegance.
You know, they say wisdom was a female, so you know.
They say take care of her, and all things should be given unto you. Woo!
Hallelujah.
This is Simon People Common Hood. We thank you so much for joining us. Until we meet again, we're not out until you subscribe, like, and share. Now we're out.